everyone, and welcome back to 13 Sentinels. In the last episode, I'm actually going to include destruction for once, because we played what is easily my favorite mission of destruction so far, and, you know, considering the percentage, probably going to stay that way, but with the Phase 2, Area 2, Battle 10, the second boss. It was a really good fight, okay? It was really well structured, the music was great. I loved it. It was amazing. Then, we went on and had BJ and Miura just, you know, chat a little bit, you know, pretty standard stuff. Nothing really crazy happened. Then Shinonome shot Ida. Awesome. And Hijiyama spent a little too long looking for change. Okay, I spent a little too long looking for change and cut a lot of it out, and even then, we're literally 1 second off in that episode from it being the longest episode of the series. Yeah. Oh well, and yeah, totally nothing else happened in Hijiyama's story last episode. Nothing at all! Nothing at all! But I will say, last episode did get me thinking back on quite a lot of stuff that we've seen so far. And not necessarily just, you know, stuff to do with the game necessarily. But first of all, I want to go back to a pretty long time ago at this point, when we, you know, I just had that little discussion about, you know, people who get kind of like overly butthurt about pretty inconsequential, ultimately, things that have changed in translation or by like localization teams. And in this game in particular, is, you know, kind of brought to my attention that the mere implication that Okino might be non-binary, yeah, that was bad. That was terrible, awful to some people. And see, that shit really fucking confuses me, right? Like, even more, because whenever someone says that, whether they intend to or not, the general feel you get from people, like, wow, I can't believe you changed this, considering what is usually changed, those people come across as really small-minded, I guess, close-minded, let's say, to be nice. And yet, Okino and Hijiyama are canonically, well, maybe not just gay. I mean, Hijiyama does seem to be, like, bisexual, or just heavily overcompensating to try and, you know, convince himself that he's not gay, but, you know. So, like, unless people are mad about that as well, the fact that Okino is gay, then, like, I don't understand what the implication that Okino might be non-bi. Why would that be an issue? I don't, like, the only angle I could possibly see for being, like, maybe upset about that is that, like, I guess making Okino non-binary would mean there isn't a gay relationship, technically, because Okino's non-binary? But, like, yeah, I mean, even then, right? Like, so, like, are these people mad about the original, or are they purely mad that something that was changed wasn't even, like, confirmed? It was just lightly implied in, like, 2 lines of dialogue. And isn't relevant, like, at all. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. More importantly, however, it's not more important, to be honest, because I don't have any answers. This is even more pondery. But I was thinking back, right? You know, just because we were doing Miura's route, so naturally I was thinking about Natsuno. when 426 told Natsuno that she'd be following his orders, right? When that happened, what does that actually mean? Because it seems like Natsuno's been following her own agenda still. It doesn't seem like literally she's been mind-hacked. Granted, we haven't really seen her that much. Like, in other people's routes since that point. But even then, like... It doesn't really seem like she's working against anyone else. So... I then thought maybe... Or maybe it wasn't actually Natsuno 426 was talking about, maybe it was BJ. But BJ doesn't seem to be under 426's control either. So, like... I don't know then, I was sort of thinking, well, maybe BJ is, and 426 is using BJ to get Natsuno to do some, like, other stuff, I guess. But yeah, like, even then, that doesn't really seem the case. BJ seems exactly the same. And, like, following that conversation with Miura, yeah, still feels the same. I mean, maybe when Miura, or not Miura, BJ was like, I'm basically gonna die soon, maybe BJ meant that, like, 426 is gonna wipe him at some point, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, I'm kinda... I was brought back to that, and I still have no idea what that could mean. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna find out. I mean, cause there's also, like, the whole key thing, right? The Natsuno has the key that call the kaiju, but that doesn't mean she's under 426's control. That just means she's summoning kaiju. So maybe it's supposed to be a little less literal than that, and it's like 426 wants to call the kaiju. So that's why Natsuno is doing his bidding, I guess? I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. But I think before we get into our full episode of Remembrance, which I think will largely be Hijiyama, I have a funny feeling we're probably going to get him to his, maybe not 87, but into the 80s point. And then again, yeah, it's like 85, 87. That general percent is usually where we sit. So I think we'll probably be doing a lot of Hijiyama today, and probably get Kisaragi to her 80, 85%. And again, sort of depending on how quick/short these are, we might get back to Kurabe this episode. But we'll see. We'll see how that ends up going. But yeah, with that aside, I think... Because this was brought up in the comments a little bit ago. Oh, well, it was brought up by someone else, and I responded with this sort of sentiment. I think soon I'm gonna alleviate the, I guess, like, the soft ban, quote-unquote, of, like, either telling me to be like, hey, you remember this? This might be relevant here, sort of thing. You know, that, I think I might lift that ban at the end of this week, I think. So this episode and the next episode, stay light on that in the comments. But I think commencing next week, I think I'll be alright with those sorts of comments again, I think. But again, just to, like, lay the groundwork, if you're gonna comment something like that, just don't be trying to foreshadow something that I haven't seen yet. Really. Like, that's sort of the only thing. So at this point, you know, we're nearly done. It's nice to have, like, that wrap-up of information. That maybe there is something very important that I've missed that I should go back and see. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think I'm alright alleviating the, I guess the comment ban, I guess. Yeah, I think that's all. I mean, I could talk about, which was not directly in reference to me, but again, we could talk about the unfortunate, like, weirdly, just the things I have said about Miura and Natsuno that are just. I think I've imprinted some strange kinks onto those two. What of the fucking brain rubbing that I brought up a very long time ago? I hope that fucking isn't in. Oh, is that when I was like, oh man, nuts, like whatever I fucking said about Natsuno rubbing BJ's brain on her thighs or whatever. I hope that's not in the episode that's uncomfortably close to 100 views. I hope it's not in that episode that I said that. But yeah, and then like the fucking the comment from last episode with BJ's getting in the bag kink. I mean, if there was a girl who would lift Miura, it would probably be Yuki, but Natsuno would be a close second, so, you know, hold your man's like luggage, Natsuno. Remember that going into the future. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that bullshit. Bullshit. Let's get back to the game.
Alright.
No, you know I have to blow like 10 minutes at the start of every episode. It's tradition. Before dawn, Higoromacho, abandoned factory alley.
Damn that Okino. How long is he going to toy with me?
Literally for forever.
I'm not thinking straight myself. Okino's a man. Why was I so scared that Sekigahara would steal him?
It's alright, big guy. You can come to terms with things later.
But if...
Although, is your love for Okino going to conflict in some way with your love of Yakisoba-pan? This could be a great drama.
Damn Okino. That was too far for a joke. Anyway, what was going on with those talking images? If I recall, they said something about being reborn?
By the way, if you can... So I see that it's getting picked up on the on OBS there. If you can hear like a... I guess like a dink in the background or something every now and then, that's because my house is literally under a tree, and, you know, with the season and all, the occasional acorn, like, dinks on the window that's, like, right next to where I record. So, yeah, apologies if you can hear that. If you can't, and it's just kind of in the background, or, like, not really there at all, because I've been able to scrub it out, great. This is an entirely pointless statement, but, you know, still. Wait, do I have aid here? Nope, I guess I've just got to find shit again. Go to Sakura High School. We'll be able to talk to Amaguchi this time?
Where is Okino?
Yeah, come on. Don't make me fucking look for change again, though, Hijiyama, you big old bitch. Yo, Shinonome, you around here? I need to, confirm to myself that I am, in fact, not a homosexual. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. I can look at change again. Oh! Something about that's not normal.
You're right on time.
Okino.
Is that normal? That seemed pretty abnormal.
Here's the plan. I need to get some information out of the nurse's office.
Oh, don't we all?
So I need you to distract the school nurse, Morimura.
Look, Okino, I appreciate that you're trying to be all stealthy about this. Literally, all you have to do is just walk in there. I can guarantee you the documents will just be on the table. You can easily read them. It's fine.
Just make sure she doesn't get to her office before I'm done. Morimura is wearing a big white coat. Can't miss her. All I need is about 10 minutes.
Hey!
You're a lifesaver.
Hey! Don't you run from me!
Okino's trying to sneak into the nurse's office. So I have to keep Morimura occupied in the schoolyard. She should be wearing a white coat.
How are you gonna do that? It's not as if you go to this school. Well, let's go find her, I guess. I wonder if someone's gonna be with her. I mean, if anyone would be... Oh!
That must be her.
I was gonna say Goto, but, no, Yuoko.
So can you take care of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, she seems like quite a teacher.
I know, right, Hijiyama? Doesn't she
I
just?
can imagine the boys have a hard time focusing on class.
I'm sure they do. Science don't have a hard time with something else. Maybe they do have a hard time with
No, that's
something
done.
else.
Wait.
Yes?
Well, I'm here to distract you. What? Want to get some yakisoba pan?
There was an accident behind the school. A student's been injured.
Oh no.
So,
Can you help me get them to the nurse's office?
Actually,
that was a terrible fucking diversion. Because no one's gonna be there!
they can't move because they broke their leg.
Fucking, we're gonna go round back there and, like, someone is actually there. It's gonna be fucking, I don't know.
Oh, that's awful. We'll have to call them an ambulance, quick.
Wait, I mean, their legs mostly fine, actually.
Hijiyama! You fucking dumbass. No, I don't think, have we ever seen Morimura do that pose? I can't believe we're nearly 80% of the way through the game and we haven't seen that yet.
They scraped their arm. Well, their entire body. They're very scraped.
My guy. Hijiyama!
Maybe you should come and see for yourself.
That is the most suspicious thing I've ever fucking heard.
You don't even go to this school, do you? I know that uniform. You're from Nigakuri High, aren't you? Are you trying to pull pranks on teachers?
The jig is up.
Fucking dumbass.
What year are you? Tell me your name. You're coming with me to the student guidance room.
I mean, hey,
Who's your
this'll,
homeroom teacher?
I guess this'll distract her a little bit?
What year are you? Tell me your...
Can I just run? Bye!
About time for a retreat.
Yeah, okay. Bye! Oh god, she's following! Oh, she's following! Oh, hey, cat. How you doing? Don't mind, do you? I'm just gonna... look for change under you. Nice. Thanks, big guy.
100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
Hey, Yamaguchi is here! I still can't talk to him, but he's here!
No.
Well, I mean, there might be some, like, under the vending machines, right?
No.
Yeah, okay, I guess not. Well, I mean, you know I've got to save up for my yakisoba pan. Back to the schoolyard.
The water fountain in the walkway sucks. Like zero water pressure.
Maybe there's some mud in the drain. Wish they'd clean it out.
Ew. It's kind of nasty. No, I don't think we need to go to the cafeteria yet. I can watch me eat my words in a moment. Let's go to the walkway. See if Okino's back. If not, our cat's back. Yeah, there he is. Excuse me, sir. I need to look at you so I can get my yakisoba pan.
100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
Man, see how much easier this is now that I know. Now that I know how finding change works. Okay, now we can go and get our yakisoba pan as usual and... Oh, you're back.
That's...
We grab some more of that. Now I can get a drink to go with it. Isn't that lovely? Anyone here? No, it doesn't look like it. So let's just grab some yakisoba pan.
I have 300 yen on me. Your finest yakisoba pan, please.
Brilliant. Now we feast.
Sorry for making you wait, yakisoba pan. But it...
Yeah, there we go. Dig in, big guy. Fucking shit again. Sir. Alright, do we want to go back to the Wind School building at this point? I feel like probably yes.
This place always helps me relax. Some kind of nostalgia, I suppose.
Lovely game loop we've got here, Hijiyama.
The building still smells like it did back then.
Just like Okino. Not to say that Okino smells, I mean, you know. Reminds me of things in the past.
Back then, I was just focused on training to pilot the Sentinel. I never imagined I'd end up like this.
Yeah, let's reminisce. I love reminiscing in this game. I am a pass. Sentinel Factory. Oh, we're in control again. Hey, Keitaro. How's it hanging?
What's wrong? You can take a closer look.
How's it hanging? You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Didn't like that one. Okay. Silent today, Miura.
What do you think? I remember my first time seeing it too. The thrill of it all left me speechless.
So this is the Sentinel.
That's right.
Look at those arms. Those legs. It's like an iron giant.
That's a great movie, Miura.
A 2,000-ton invincible iron giant at that. You see those batteries on the front? Like a battleship's? I don't know much about the technical side, but it uses an electromagnetic field instead of gunpowder. 1 ton of shells in a single salvo.
A ton? They're just like the main batteries on the Nagato.
And those new flying bombs equipped on its back? They control their own path. Never miss a mark.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard a missile described as a flying bomb, but that's not wrong. Huh.
How is that possible?
It will revolutionize war as we know it.
Yeah, not in a good way.
If all that's true, then it sounds like a gift from the gods. Or something out of a science fiction novel.
Yeah, it's more
Professor
up the
Doji
right
can tell
alley.
you the specifics. Apparently, it's based on this technology out of Germany.
I mean, that's a pretty apt cover for this time period, I guess.
But I suggest you leave the details to the engineers. All we need to do is strap in and protect our homeland.
Oh, if only it were
And
that
if I'm
simple.
not able to, that duty will fall to you.
Aren't there any better candidates among the adults? Why did they turn to students like us?
Presumably because it requires a little bit of potential.
The Sentinel's no ordinary machine.
Oh, hey,
It
Okino.
chooses its pilots. You and I were apparently the only viable choices.
Hey, you two.
Hey, Hey, Okino. Sorry, Kiriko.
Kiriko-san.
Why are you here? This area should be highly restricted.
Oh, you know, I'm just delivering documents on the professor's behalf.
It's fine, Keitaro. She's the professor's daughter.
I mean, maybe it was a little bit careless of you there, Okino, but at least you got Hijiyama to literally always defend you, I guess.
Have permission. Come with me. We'd better start on your sync connection adjustments. Well, the professor wants to anyway.
I
I'm
bet.
just the messenger.
Yeah.
Thank you for passing that along, Kiriko-san.
Hijiyama doesn't think twice about that, but hey, I mean, Miura seems to have at least remotely found that suspicious.
Let's go, Keitaro. Since I never went back, Keitaro should have been made the only Sentinel pilot.
He
But
sure
nothing in
was.
the history books even mentions him. Maybe they couldn't get the Sentinel ready in time.
Well... No, that's not quite how it went. I mean, obviously, you know, time travel isn't real aside. It was more... Yeah, oh, hey! Speak of the devil? It was more like he, shifted before he could
Can't
really
be.
do anything.
It is! If it isn't Keitaro in the flesh!
He's probably not gonna recognize you,
Who
though.
are you?
Do I look that different? It's me, Hijiyama. I never imagined you'd wind up here too.
Takatoshi-san?
Yeah, he looks a little bit different.
It's the hair, isn't it?
Man, I like this track. I don't think, we've definitely heard it before, but you don't hear it often, but... For how weird and sci-fi this game is, this track's very homely. I really like it.
I suppose I can't blame you for not recognizing me. I've been living here for half a year now myself. It's time to grow. Take a closer look. I swear, it's me.
It really is you, Takatoshi-san.
Yeah, how have you been?
So
It's
when
been
did
a
you
while.
get here? Scratch that. How did you get here? What's happened at home since I've been gone?
Slow down. I can only answer one at a time.
Things have happened, man. Hey, you want to talk about yakisoba
Are
pan?
you hungry at all? Come see where I'm staying. I'll treat you to some yakisoba pan.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Yeah, Miura's more a fan of hamburger.
These days, I'm in the care of Kurabe's grandchild.
I see. But I'm telling you, you've got to try this yakisoba pan. It's the most delicious food this era has to offer.
Takatoshi-san, have you had the chance to try any hamburger?
Yeah!
What is this hamburger?
I have reason to believe it's the greatest culinary invention in history.
Oh my god.
You overestimate your burger, my friend.
Oh man! Oh, these two dorks.
Okino said he didn't want anyone knowing he was here.
And you've
Best
kept that
not to go
up,
talking about Kiriko Doji either.
even in fucking Destruction too. You've kept that up. So I guess no talking about Okino.
What happened to the Sentinel?
Well,
It's here.
that's actually how I came to this era.
What, through the Sentinel?
It has the capacity to time travel.
Time travel.
So it's true. It really is a weapon from the future. Where is the Sentinel? Somewhere nearby?
It is around here, but I can't move it. Shikishima and this era's government caught wind of it too. They've seized the Sentinel.
Dear gods.
That is technically new information, I think. I don't think it was ever straight up confirmed that it was taken, because we know it's... Well, I think, if I'm remembering this right, Miura's one's the one that's just under the giant tarp in the middle of the city, right?
So this is why you disappeared. You came here.
What happened after I left?
You escaped as an accomplice to Kiriko Doji.
Sure did.
At least, that's what all the reports said.
Nothing doing. Do you think I'm a spy as well?
No chance of that. But, even if you were a spy,
You'd be pretty bad.
you wouldn't face any punishment for it.
What do you mean by that?
There's nobody left in our time to authorize it.
Yeah.
So, we lost the war. Just like in the history books.
No, it's worse than that.
It's nothing to do with the war. The monsters destroyed everything.
What do you mean? Explain yourself. Hold it, Okino. Keitaro was talking about some horde of monsters. I want a real explanation. Hey!
Run?
This place.
Oh, you're gonna show us? Is that what we're gonna do here, Okino?
I think it'd be better to show you instead of trying to explain.
I mean, potentially for the best.
So if we go back to the 1940s...
So it's true. This shrine held a way to travel across time.
You're coming, right?
Of course.
Then
When
let's
you're
get
doing
going.
this for him, so... Or, well, to convince him, I guess? To show him? I don't know. But it is for him, so it wouldn't really make sense for him to not come. Unless you have business here as well, Okino. In
Everywhere
Kurabe's
here.
neighborhood.
It's the same thing. Tamao-san's house should have been around here. Not that you can tell with it like this. It's just like Keitaro said. There's not a soul in the factory, or the bunker. Doesn't look like there's anyone around here either. You'd think this place was hit by one of the air raids. But there isn't even a single body. No sign of any international aid or intervention.
Because Japan wasn't the only one hit. If I had to guess, this is the state of the entire world.
Yeah. The rest of the world, huh? I mean, we know, again, from the, oh, look there, the kaiju. From, I think it was Amaguchi's
What?
route, right?
What are those?
I think it was, because obviously we found it out about, like, you know, the wall or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it was that route that we found out that leaving the perimeter, well, it's one, impossible, but if you think you're going to, you're given, like, false memories. So I guess maybe that's being implanted in everyone in terms of, like, a global situation sort of thing. Jesus, that's a lot. They kind of just sat there, too. Huh.
They are the ones who destroyed the world.
That's them then? The ones you've been talking about?
Yeah, they're all Daimos. Destroyers of worlds. Some of them are the size of the Sentinels. And those aren't even the biggest.
Yeah, I know.
What you're seeing is just a fraction of their forces. A unit of hundreds has already passed through here.
Okay, Taro, I guess he tried, but
And now their mission's
much came of it.
complete. So here they stand.
Well, that seems strange, though, no? That they just sit there and don't do anything? I wonder, do the Deimos, like... Well, see, here's the thing. I still don't know why the Deimos are attacking in the first place, right? Because... I'd kind of... Okay. So they were created by, you know, everyone in 2188 as, like, planet excavators, right? But as far as we're sort of aware, these colonies, or sectors, aren't on planets. They might be, but as far as we know, they aren't. So, like, why are they here? Are they being used to, like, reset the timeline? The loop? Is that why the Deimos are here? I feel like that could make sense. And they're only here to, like, you know, clean us all out, I guess, so we can start again. I mean, yeah, I guess that would make sense. But also, why? Why use Deimos for that?
Did these monsters eat everyone?
I don't know about that.
The people have all been captured, thanks to a buried UFO. Well, a saucer.
A saucer?
Okay, captured.
That's what the Deimos are after. Their goal is to break through to that giant underground saucer.
Right, which I actually still don't really know what the saucer is, right? It's like, you know, I thought for a long time it was the space station, but it can't be the space station anymore, right? Because these are just colonies.
Specifically to get in contact with its tech. That triggers the saucer's shifter, which teleports civilians. As to where they go, or why the Deimos do it, we don't know.
So my mother and Tamao-san.
So we saw this, right? This version of Tamao, we saw get fuped a very long time
These
ago.
things took them away? Wait. If the world was destroyed in the 1940s, then the land in 1985 should be...
Well, if this was time travel, then yes, you're right. It should all be gone.
It's hitting you too, huh?
Does that mean these are parallel worlds?
I mean...
I'm impressed you even know the concept.
I guess technically they're more literally parallel worlds, right? I guess technically.
Used to borrow Keitaro's science fiction novels.
At the very least, there's one thing we know for sure. This reality and the other aren't connected by causality.
I'm not even sure they're connected at all. Again, aside from being, like, literally connected to the same central piece.
Nothing makes sense anymore. If this is a nightmare, I want to wake up. Just looking at this, it doesn't feel real.
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Okino. Ooh, hit 71%. Are we gonna be able to continue? Yeah, we can still continue. We could also continue with Miura. Is he the first 87 that we can continue? Oh, no, we can continue with Ogata as well. And I guess technically with these two as well. Oh shit, and Shinonome too. Huh. We can actually, wow, yeah, we can actually continue with a lot of the characters at this point. What do you know? Do you know? I mean, yeah, well, I'm sure, we'll check out the files real quick. So Okino, back in 1944, when Okino called himself Kiriko Doji, he operated on Takatoshi Hijiyama and Keitaro Miura to ensure their synchronicity with the Sentinels. In doing so, he implanted a linking component into their heads. Right. But if that's the case, right, because they're already Sentinel pilots, why did Megumi need to shoot both of them? I think that seems to imply that whatever nanomachines Fluffy has been having her injecting people, that I don't think they're just for operating Sentinels. I think there's something else to them, shall we say. Is that gonna be all here? I mean, could be, we didn't exactly. Yeah. Now for scenes. Nothing really there was too crazy. Yeah. Yeah, nothing crazy with the placement here. Although I do kind of want to see where that end point comes in. Where Okino sort of has that same revelation that I think... Yeah, here we are. That I think the rest of us have sort of had. Where it's like, huh. Guess this all ain't real, eh? It's kind of a weird spot for that, I guess. Interesting. It's like not in the middle, but it's not really at the end either. God, I can't believe we still have this massive fucking gap here. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, what led to Sekigahara just waking up here with a dead Morimura? This is certainly going to be big, to say the least, but... Anyway, back in with Hijiyama. Probably for the last time. Until we get blocked off, I reckon. Before dawn, Higuramocho, abandoned factory alley. Back here once again.
What am I supposed to do now? If I'd been there, before my homeland lost everything. If I'd fought in the Sentinel, maybe we'd still have some hope left.
I highly doubt it's,
According to Okino, that chance is long gone.
Oh,
but he might still know something. I feel so powerless. In the end, all I can do is rely on him.
I mean, honestly, I feel that's the case for most of us at this point.
But
we kind of have... Okino clearly doesn't know everything, but I think Okino knows quite a lot, and I think we're all supposed to be relying on him to a certain extent here.
He's telling me about all these things, but even I know this is all over my head. How do I make a difference? Is it even possible?
Well... I mean, you can defend this time.
From the future?
I guess. You can defend this time period from the incoming kaiju. That's I think that's the only way you can make a difference in this fake world.
Now, where is Okino?
Yeah. Do I have anything? Okay, no, just gonna... Maybe hit on. Not, okay, wait, no, not hit on. Not that, not... Maybe we'll just find Okino again and get given a new task, eh? Oh, well, literally no one here this time. Anyone at the schoolyard? Goto! How's it hanging, buddy? No, can't talk.
Hold it right there.
Ah, there we go. What's up?
You certainly don't take pride in your appearance.
Oof.
That's all I have to wear.
Do we really have students like you at our school?
No.
I've never seen you around. What school do you attend?
Can't mind his own business.
I mean, it is pretty weird that you're just kind of wandering around in this school you don't go to, but...
I've never seen you around. What school do you attend?
Can't mind his own business.
Fuck off.
Not feeling great?
Is that obvious?
What happened?
I looked at the wrong textbook. I
Ah,
was studying for the wrong subject the whole night.
I hate it when
That
that happens.
And of course, the teacher just had to call on me.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's
So I
always
told
how it
Trash
goes.
Fire.
God, that's rough. That's rough, lady. That's rough. I mean, I'm going to the cafeteria. I don't think anything's going to be happening here. Yeah, I don't have any moolah. So, I guess we'll go to the wooden school building. I think all I'm going to be doing here is then just turning around so I don't have to look at Goto. And slowly make my way to the fucking back area. Break area. Back area. Break area. Yo! You hear Amaguchi? Nope, but the cat is. Give me some change. Oh, hey, Shinonome.
Oh, wait. This isn't what it looks like. Please wait.
That's awkward.
Really, it's all a misunderstanding.
Sorry, ain't that big a deal. You don't have to fucking drop to your
It wasn't a
knees.
misunderstanding at all.
Well, let's go to the walkway, I guess. Try and hit where Goto is as little as possible. Yo, cat, you around? Nope. I guess we're gonna have to go to the main area then. I mean, I doubt the cat's in the old school building. Oh, well. Hey, Goto, don't mind us. Just, picking up some change.
Really? What exactly are you doing?
I'm getting money for my yakisoba pawn. It's to you. Is it gonna be the same? Yeah. I mean, of course it's gonna be the same shit.
What?
Bitch.
What's got you on?
Oh.
I just don't want to miss the show tonight.
Oh, so that's it. I was wondering why you've been missing practice. What's the show?
It's, Midnight Meow Meow.
That sounds like a great show. Tell me
I'm
more.
just a big fan, you know, back to front.
Oh, right. That show with the pop stars.
What, something wrong with that?
I mean, it's fine, but...
That's not my cup of tea. Yeah, Miwako, you like some Goto. You can just, distract him for me? Yeah, you can.
Goto-senpai!
Go on, girl. Get him!
Sorry. I remembered something I have to do.
Yeah, go on, get out of here.
Peace, girl.
Now I can get my change. Yeah, you alright, Miwako? Chase him down, girl. Go on. Do it. Get him. Nice. Well, I'll go pick up that other 100 later, I guess. Let's go get me some yakisoba pan.
I have 200 yen on me. Your finest yakisoba pan, please.
Perfect. Now we feast. And for the second time today, drop to your knee. Perfect. And now I guess we'll head back to the wooden building as usual. What a gameplay loop. Hello. Anyone here? No, I guess not. Well, I guess in that case I'm gonna have to go find our cat one more time. Grab some more change from him. There he is. Come here, Whiskers. Give me that change. Okay, what's gonna happen this time? Nothing? Okay, perfect. Okay, now that I have all 300 yen, now do I go back, or am I going to need to go to the break area to grab some shit? Might have to go to the break area. Okay. To the break area we go! Or Maybe I'll go back and buy another yakisoba pan, you know what I mean? Sometimes your man's got a stress eat. And that requires 2 yakisoba pan in a day.
So we'll see you at the usual place later.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I get it.
Well, hello.
I'll see you later.
Now, I don't think we've seen them interact before. What's
was
up with
that
that,
just now?
Okino?
Nobody, okay? It's fine.
Oh,
Oh, right. I should probably tell you. I'll be late getting home again tonight.
Wow. Are you really cheating on me, Okino?
you've
Really?
been gone every night for a while now. Where have you been going? Tokisaka Shrine?
You don't need to know.
Hey,
Here's some money.
Go ahead and
yourself
get
something
yourself
nice.
dinner. Don't wait up for me, okay?
Okino, why does your hand look so disproportionately massive right there? Got some big old yowie hands, I guess.
I should
That's-
right now.
Oh, come on.
After sundown. I'll wait for him at Tokisaka Shrine. No
Fine.
point just sitting around waiting for him. I'll have to kill time for a while. That damn Okino. Is that what this money was for? Just a bribe to appease me?
Well... I mean, you need the money, don't you?
No, I'm getting too worked up about this. Damn his allowance. I can spend this all right now.
I mean, you could, but like... You really just gonna go buy more yakisoba pan? Ah, Hijiyama. Look, I know I said you should stress eat, or you're gonna stress eat at some point, but I didn't think you would actually start stress eating, big guy. Fill that void that Okino leaves in your heart with food and, I don't know, some artery clogging goodness. Now let's go after Okino. Okay, maybe not. Wash it down with some soda. Yeah, that's right, Okino. I don't need you. I've got fine goods.
Something's going on with him. I can tell.
Yeah, you don't say. Get a milk coffee. Need some fucking milk. Or coffee, I guess.
It feels like
Gee, you're gonna be bouncing
he's
off the
hiding
walls,
something.
man. Get some hayseed. Yuki would be proud. Drink that apple juice.
What was Okino planning with that girl?
I have no idea, frankly. And that scares me a little bit, to be honest. You had another one? Just had one fucking in your back pocket? Mate! How much money did Okino give you?
Oh no. What time is it? I need to hurry over to Tokisaka Shrine.
Yeah, go on, Hijiyama. Get running.
I can't believe I overslept. It's so late. The two of them must be long gone by now. Probably.
If they even came here in the first
No
place.
choice. I'll wait here and confront them when they return.
Oh! You guys. What are you doing with Karabe?
Hey, Hijiyama. You remember all that shit you put me through? Cause I sure as hell do.
Yeah, that was a while ago, though.
Now that I think about it, I don't know how you escaped, but I see how it is.
Oh, no, you mean the brain thing?
You came looking
Yeah.
for another black eye.
Try it. See what happens.
Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for Kisaragi-san?
Oh!
Yeah, okay, fine. Don't have time for this.
Hey, you're looking for your girl, I'm looking for my man. Yeah, we can come together on this.
Sorry to disappoint. We'll dance some other time.
And that's your decision to make, huh? Selfish bastard.
The hell are you doing here anyways?
I'm looking for Okino.
What happened to him?
This is just what I heard from Sawatari-san. But according to her, Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy lately.
Okino.
What?
Right.
Just the two of them?
Ogata.
That girl from this afternoon.
Sure is.
So that's who Kisaragi ran off with. Got a feeling I know where they went, too.
What? How?
She mentioned something about it.
Well, I mean, we haven't picked up with either Ogata or Usami since, well, the main bits of their,
By the way,
well, what they were doing before. Now that their situation has changed to a point where we can't be, like, in the past / in Ogata's brain, at least at the same point in time. So we haven't been back to them since they got out of those situations, so clearly some shit's been going down with them. Well, at least with Usami.
do you know how to work this time travel business?
Oh. You don't know either?
Look at me, do you think I know? Yo, Karabe. You think you can unlock some innate brain power? Oh, Ogata, you blend right in there.
Did you have to take the same hiding spot? It's too hot over here now. Move over there.
Shut it.
You're behind like two
It's
different
so damn
bushes.
stuffy, then you take a hike. God damn it. Sick of all these mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
Maybe they didn't even go
annoying.
today.
Well, Karabe already went home. But I ain't leaving until I know what's going on here.
Man,
Same here.
got our boys
The
out
way
on.
things are, I feel like I don't know anything anymore.
I was gonna say on the town, but I don't know about that. Our boys staking out in the bushes.
So, this girl, Kisaragi,
Want to bond over our
what
love
kind of
interests?
relationship do you two have?
She's, you know, a friend.
A weird one.
friend,
Here's
huh?
the answer.
Okino hasn't been wearing the dress lately. Did he drop it for the sake of getting close to her? Maybe you weren't the person I thought you were, Tsukasa Okino.
I don't know about that.
Shh. They're coming.
Although, maybe he is. He definitely wears it to get a certain degree of reaction from people, right? How did you know they were coming, Ogata? Let me ask you.
Seriously, I'm not lying. I know I saw that image pop up.
I know. The access logs confirm you got in. The question is, why didn't we get a response?
You're busted!
Hey, idiot, don't just jump out.
Definitely
Ogata?
peeked the mic there.
What the heck are you doing here?
Shut up.
Worried about our
Huh?
buddies.
Tell me, are you a little jealous? That's totally it, right?
Please. Who get jealous over you?
There we go, now they're
Is
done.
that what this is about? You got jealous?
Don't be ridiculous. I was just
worried about you, that's all.
Yeah, there we go.
You went to that underground place, right?
Well, the androids were all broken anyway.
Yeah, that's still pretty dangerous, though.
Something had happened to you.
Moron.
God damn it, guys. Stop being cute.
I want to know how to save everyone. If there's a way, then tell me. Please.
I understand. I'm doing my best to find the right answer here. I don't know if it'll be enough to save everyone, but it could make a difference, at least. I'll tell you all I know. It's getting late. You should all go home.
Huh? Come on, Okino, you kidding me?
Oh, come on. I'll explain everything on the way back.
Will
So
you?
walk me home, please.
Damn it. You got off easy this time, Okino.
Damn. Played.
Now, we'd better get going.
To where?
The Tower of Knowledge.
Oh.
That's where it all starts.
Maybe not then. Where are we going? Oh, we're actually gonna take him back, eh? Oh well. Back, quote unquote. I guess it would be more like
this?
Literally back.
I told you about this before. We're inside the buried UFO.
Well, I hope those guys don't start moving.
So this was built by humans from the future?
Yeah.
Or extraterrestrials, potentially.
I mean, realistically, it's more like humans from the past. Or I guess the present, technically, I guess?
So this UFO, it's somewhere deep underground?
Let's see. First, you'd better take a look at this.
I know that shoreline.
That's Ashitaba City in the middle. And 300 meters below the surface, we have this.
The saucer.
This is the middle bit, right? On the diagram in the notes section of, like, the sectors, this is the thing in the middle of all of them, isn't it? Huh. Is it? I mean, kind of looks like it.
Around 30 kilometers in diameter.
But how can this be under all of them?
It's gigantic.
Maybe it's not the middle then. Maybe it's like... I don't know. Projecting... Well, okay. Let's look at it this way. There's one in each sector because it's like it is the sector, and it, like, I guess, like, projects whatever time period of Ashitaba City it's supposed to? Like, on top of it, I guess?
So this is what the Daimos have been chasing?
Exactly. The UFO's also in Sector 5, which means it's also buried there in 1945. The people there disappeared when Deimos came into contact with it. Same as in my time. But there's only one left, still fully functional. And that's the one in 1985.
The only time period that hasn't had kaiju come into it yet.
What's wrong?
1985.
So yeah, there's one in each
Even assuming
sector.
it's a parallel world, something isn't right. We know there's a pattern to the attacks. 40-year gaps, going chronologically backwards. Then why has nothing happened in 1985? Why skip that year and go straight to my time?
That is true.
That's actually pretty sharp. Especially for you.
So I was, I mentioned this a very, very long time ago. And of course with the revelation that shifting isn't the same as time traveling, because time traveling doesn't exist. It's not... Like, it sort of cleared that up, and like how that could happen. We didn't really clear up why that would happen.
Hey now.
It's because 1985 is kind of an outlier.
Oh yeah?
Someone in that time has the decode control key.
Yeah.
In other words, that'd be the one sending commands to the Deimos.
Oh.
That's why they
Okay.
never mounted a full attack. They just went straight to Sector 5. Sector 4 will be the final target on their list. Which means 1985 will be our last line of defense.
So the key doesn't actually call the kaiju. Not so directly, anyway. In fact, it, well, for the time being, wards them off. And then they eventually come back to the key holder, I guess? Huh. I mean, I think more than anything, this starts to raise the question of what is the key? Why does it exist? I'd assume, honestly, Izumi is probably behind that.
People from the future were preparing for the final battle. Those compatible with the inner Lossiter were being gathered in Sector 4.
Okay.
So in the end, we can't stop the commands?
Well, you already know the situation. We have no idea who's actually summoning them. Even then, killing the source would be meaningless. Someone else would just start broadcasting the signal.
So, I guess killing Natsuno wasn't on the table in the first place?
Anyone implanted with the inner Lossiter is a candidate. Any one of them can be the Deimos' wayfinder.
Right, which is why it can be any one of the 15. Yeah,
so
yeah.
even I might be...
Yeah. Even you could be the one luring them to us.
You're not, but you could be.
One guy had his own plan. Murder everyone who had an inner Lossiter.
Izumi.
No more signal. He thought that might save the world.
I mean, it clearly didn't. There's a certain degree of logic there. Pretty inhumane and immoral, but I can see the logic.
If it meant I could save my homeland, I would gladly give my life.
But it wasn't really about giving your life. It was more about taking the lives of everyone else.
So why do we have it in the first place? Who modified us with that inner Lossiter? Is that what they wanted? To destroy the world?
Like I said, there's still a lot we don't know.
You're telling
Besides
me.
which, it's this UFO that's abducting people.
Okay.
We don't know much about the inner Lossiter, but
So, I mean, if Universal Control or whatever is like controlling each sector, like, what is it doing? Is it just like wiping the people out there to like get ready for the loop? Maybe?
it's general use information technology from 2188. It's got
Right,
that decode
yeah.
sending out commands, but that's comparatively a very minor part of its function.
Wait, minor?
That's the part I don't get. Something else is eating up over 80% of the inner Lossiter's processes. Some totally unrelated function. Nothing to do with the decode. I tried to find out what function the system's prioritizing, but I don't know. None of this makes sense.
Huh. You know, it's never a good sign when Okino says he doesn't know, but,
The data throughput of the decode isn't that much. It basically just needs to maintain a link to the person commanding the Deimos, and access 3 locations at regular intervals. One of the access points is the mainframe of the UFO. Universal Control.
uh-huh.
Might have to do with the reason people disappear. I'd need more data to know for sure. The second point of access is Sector 1. The automated factories in the year 2105.
See, I'd say here, maybe this is sort of my answer to Natsuno is following 426's orders. And it's like being guided by BJ to all those points over and over again. That's sort of like why we keep going back. But equally, I mean, well, no, because wasn't 426 also trying to find the logs? Well, I mean, Ida wanted the logs, but did 426 want them as well? I feel like he did. So, I don't know.
The factories weren't destroyed when they attacked.
Which is
They're
kind of
using
strange.
them to
But...
manufacture more Daimos.
Okay, never mind.
That's where the Sentinels were created too.
Ah, right, yeah. No, never mind. That isn't strange at all. Never mind. Yeah.
And the final access point, by my guess, would be the thing Tomi Kisaragi saw. Some kind of satellite in orbit.
Ah, okay. Sentinel, well, presumably Sentinel 17?
And from its data banks, they're pulling blueprint data for the Daimos themselves.
Kisaragi saw it, huh?
Even knowing all that, though, are we any closer to saving the world?
It's a long shot, but if I can figure out this UFO and the orbital contact point, it's possible we can bring back the people who disappeared. But yeah, it feels like I'm still overlooking something. Something a bit more fundamental.
What, that the world isn't real? Reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. 85, that'll be a... Yep. Renya Goto's hypocrisy. Shit. Damn, that... I'm actually surprised that took so long in the episode, that Hijiyama's actually took like an hour to do. Ugh. It's unknown who injected the interlocutors into the 15 students. Furthermore, more than 80% of interlocutor processes are devoted to an unknown function. The decode uses a relatively minor portion within the remaining 20%. The decode function is to maintain a link to one commander and access 3 locations at regular intervals: Universal Control, Automated Factory in Sector 1, a satellite in orbit. Since anyone with an interlocutor is a candidate for becoming a commander, it would be pointless to kill whoever has this key. Another candidate would simply become the next commander. The Daimos avoid the sector with the commander and control key when they attack. This is why Sector 5 was destroyed before Sector 4, which housed the commander. I think that's gonna be it for these. Yeah. Okay, scenes. We, are starting to fill in that little blank bit there. Secrets, blanks. I assume this will probably be an Usami scene where we, actually fucking see what happened there. Or maybe it'll be an Ogata one, where he brings Karabe along. Why was Karabe even there, to be honest? We got this. This shit is all right at the end. Which makes sense. Well, speaking of that shit, I suppose. I guess it's time to pick up with Kisaragi, eh? Yeah. Looking at the 70s, I think it's just her, Megumi, and Juro now who are below 80%. Well, and, I mean, Goto's got his own thing going on, but Megumi, Karabe, and Kisaragi are like the big ones there. Yeah, we'll be able to go back to Goto very soon, actually. In fact, that'll be one of the next things we do. Shit. I mean, hey, we might actually get onto it next episode, because I don't think we're going to be getting onto Karabe this episode. Okay, Kisaragi. Give us our one scene before you get blocked off. Sakura High School, new building, Class 1B. After returning. So, you shouldn't be here, as I recall. Which I still... No, I still haven't found out why you are here. Karabe back there. Well, I mean, let's just talk to everyone, I guess.
Izumi, did you really turn into a different person?
He sure did.
Megumi's crying for you, you know.
Well, maybe he would know if she talked to him about it.
This girl. New building, same old sleepyhead.
And hey, Miwako, how you doing?
Usami-chan, I've been meaning to tell you. I found a cafe with some amazing-looking cakes.
Oh yeah?
Shall
Sounds
we
young.
go there after school?
That's the same thing you said before we left.
Hmm? You've been acting strange today. Did something happen?
Sure did.
Acting like nothing did. That's the problem. 2025. We went to the ruined future. You really don't remember?
You said that this morning, too. I've never heard of Ruined Future. What kind of shop is it?
I mean, I'm glad you're not thinking too hard about that, Miwako, I guess?
Oh yeah, we went way deep underground. You were freaking out. You've got to remember that, right?
Underground? You mean the downstairs food court at the mall?
No.
Not even close. But
She doesn't remember a thing about what just happened. That's not something you can just forget. It's more like her memories were rewritten.
and considering that you're not commenting on the fact that she didn't come back with you, maybe yours have been as well, which we know is well within the power of universal control.
As if she never went there at all.
And seem, well, maybe not directly Fluffy / Izumi, but seems to be something, well, I mean, probably is though, right? Because I think Fluffy is probably less Juro, more universal control. So, and you know.
The school marked us absent those days. But she's acting like she's been here the whole time. It's crazy. Did that underground computer do this?
Seems likely. Sunset, Kamazumi Line.
Hey,
Or Kamazumi Station, line number 5.
I'm glad you remember at least.
Oh, is this the thing that Ogata has been living through for fucking millennia?
Miwako has no memory of the whole ordeal. To her, it's like nothing ever happened. And Shinonome-senpai? She doesn't even remember my face.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, Shinanome's got problems like that.
So that's what Sekigahara meant about being managed. Damn.
If that's true, then everyone here's in the same boat, right? My mom? The people of my city? Maybe they're all hidden somewhere, being monitored.
Potentially.
It all comes down to that underground computer. I bet it has the answers.
It might.
I'm gonna go back there.
What? Dude, are you crazy? The place is crawling with androids.
I'm pretty good at hiding.
Yeah, that'll
Dumbass.
work.
You'll die. Besides, how the hell do you plan on getting there?
Oh, okino!
How the hell do you plan on getting there? Give it a rest.
Well, you see.
If we use the gate again, we can return to that era.
Do you even know how?
Yeah?
I don't think Morimura would be much help. And Shinonome-senpai?
I mean, you'd have to rely on
She was
either
looking at me
Sekigahara
real suspiciously.
or Okino.
Oh, I know! Sekigahara-kun!
He's probably not
I'll
going
find
to,
him
though.
and-
Calm down. Just think about it for a sec. You really want to mess with that thing? Shit's dangerous. And you know, if you get stranded again, you might be stuck for good.
guess when you put it like that,
Yeah.
maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little. But still,
I knew that old man sitting there was familiar.
now that I think about it, why do you care? Don't tell me. You're worried about me that much?
Of course he is.
Am I really that important to you?
Oh, shut up.
I don't think you'd even have to be that important to him, you know? I mean, you're buddies. He doesn't want you to die.
Go ahead and die for all I care. It's just... I'd feel pretty shitty being the one who let you do it.
I'm sure that would also be a contributing factor.
So that's how it is.
Oh, no, come on. You should know better than that. But that is also... I don't know, something about it's kind of sweet.
So, what? You want me to just sit on my ass until something happens?
Maybe.
I get it, alright? We'll think of something together. Just don't go rushing off on your own.
I mean, it's pretty sound advice. So let's go rushing off on our own, eh? Hello? Ah, there we go. These punks.
Well, look what we got here. Ogata, most punchable face in the city.
And the deja vu on this episode, eh?
Oh shit.
I should say the back end of this episode.
Hey now! Come on, you're fighting again? Stop that!
We were having a moment, and now you're gonna ruin it!
Stay out of this, idiot.
What do we got here? Don't tell me this little bitch is your girl. Didn't know you were into elementary schoolers.
The dick.
That's messed up, man.
It fucking says you! Piece of shit.
The hell did you just say? You wanna say that again? Say it to my face. Come on!
And immediately goes down.
Hey, stop it!
That's only a taste of what you deserve.
But FYI, Usami, you're supposed to say that before he kicks all their asses.
Train's already here. Oh,
Just waiting.
whatever you want.
God damn it. Are you gonna be there, man? You really gonna be like that?
I can't keep waiting around like this. We'll think of something together. Yeah, right. Keep your word next time, dummy.
Well, I mean... A few weeks later.
Another day, another waste of time.
I assume you're probably about to see Okino, like, time travel back or something. I mean, I can't imagine a different reason you'd be here.
There has to be a gate here somewhere.
And considering the raw luck
Is it all just a weird dream?
of how whenever I play this game, we always end up going in an amazing circle for these episodes, I can't imagine this will end in any way other than you hanging out with Okino.
Oh, stop it, me. If I start to doubt myself, it's all over. I've got a lot more investigating to do. When we arrived,
Examine some thin air, I
the
guess.
gate was right here. If I stand here, I should be able to go back. At least, that's what I think.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
But what do I do to get it to show up?
I suppose that's the thing, right? We still don't really know how this works, eh? Bushes? No? Oh, maybe.
Maybe there's a switch somewhere. Huh?
Come on, Okino. Come on, Okino. And Hijiyama.
Here we are, 1985. Do you know what you have to do?
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd be questioning my sanity. It's so absurd, my head's going to burst.
So what, does this immediately follow when when these two went back to 45?
You can head back and rest up.
Okino.
Don't worry, I won't be going anywhere. I just need to ensure Chihiro Morimura doesn't find out. Time to pull a few tricks on the gate and cover our tracks.
Oh! Because we know this, right? Like, someone was fucking around with some of these gates. Was that you to try and, you know, cover your tracks, so to speak? You know, Usami, you probably should have waited for him to go all the way back.
Finally found my inn.
Again, don't act all smug, Usami. You stood up before Hijiyama actually walked past.
So...
Dumbass.
You there. You seem to be able to access the gate.
Oh, high and
Who
mighty.
are you?
Tomi Kisaragi. And you are... Okino-kun. A guy who doesn't want to be caught by Morimura. Right?
Oh wow, really really fucking using that big brain of yours, Usami.
Now then, won't you do something for me? You don't have much of a choice.
Fucking wow. Alright. Blackmail the guy, why not, right? There we go. The idol in orbit? Well, I mean, I guess we do know that from, what's it? The Destruction, right? We know that, Miyuki Inaba is up in space. That's not what I meant to press. Oh yeah, I mean, we'll look through the scenes, because that was like, what, 2? Saw that. Yeah, it is immediately after that. Okay, so they start hanging out here, and then they get busted here. That is quite some time, actually. Or at least, in theory, it's quite some time. And so when does this technical start of Ogata's route start? Oh wow, look at that. Yeah. Cool. Around the start of Yuki's, right? Yeah. I guess it's just a thing that happens there, right? God, we're really close to filling this shit out, eh? And yet we're still missing, like, chunks in certain places, which is just... God damn. It's fucking wild how close we are to the end, and yet there are still so many things we just don't fucking know. Sawatari has no recollection of the time she got left behind in the 2025 ruins. Right. And is that gonna be it? I mean, that might be it. Yeah, we didn't really learn anything else. I just want to check. Sector 4's 85, right? Yeah. Okay, looking at this. So yeah, okay, no, it's not the middle bit. It is like each sector has their own identical, it seems, UFO just sitting underground. Which makes sense. But why are the... I still don't understand what the kaiju are actually trying to accomplish here. Oh well. We've got plenty of time to, well, have it explained to me, I suppose. But, yeah! That's that with this episode. In the next one, I think we'll be starting with Karabe, right? 77? Yeah. Starting with Karabe, jumping over to Megumi, and potentially moving back to Goto. At long, long last. And then we'll be entering the end game, so to speak, here. Only got a couple of characters who are at, well, everyone's sort of at the same point. I can't really say a couple of anything, but everyone's nearing the end of their routes, which is fucking wild. I can't believe how close we are to the end here. At least purely numerically. I don't actually know how many hours are going to be left in this game. Yeah, we might even get to a point where I have to do multiple things of destruction, which is kind of wild per episode. But, I mean, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I don't really have much else to say. I'm just excited to keep on going. I haven't said this for a while, so I guess I'll say it now. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment. Honestly, more than anything, I think just sharing the video with anyone you think might be interested is probably more immediately helpful. But, it doesn't even fucking matter. I'm not sure I'd really recommend this episode to him anyway. This was quite a slow episode, just, again, running around, getting change, hanging out with Hijiyama, again, just, we're at this point where sometimes we just have to see scenes with information we kind of already know. It's just kind of how it is. But I mean, it's still interesting. It's not like it makes me lose interest or anything. It's just kind of part of the unique experience that, you know, there's a certain variability to how you do things, right? Like, I highly doubt so many other people have experienced this game in the exact same way I have, right? And especially in the, you know, in the format of like a Let's Play with episodes, where you have them like start and end in almost the exact same point. The luck on that shit has been pretty fucking ridiculous for me, but meh. Who really cares about that, I guess? So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we'll get through Juro and Megumi and make our way back to Goto. But either way, until then, goodbye.